MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Jose Urquidy gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Tonight for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now the 3-2 pitch. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Joey Wendell digs in now. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Working on striking out the side in the first. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm. 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
First offering on its way. George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And he lays off for ball 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Springer on at first, nobody out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex Miniak.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Yuli Gurriel waits on deck. Second and third here, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Gurriel is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are loaded here, one man out. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, and he is in there.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Tucker waits on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros 0. Leading off the inning, Yordan Alvarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Alvarez, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball. Count
A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Maldonado.
Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Runner at first here, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with two away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series faces a stern test ahead, with the evil empire, the New York Yankees, waiting for the winner in the ALCS. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. He's set, and the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Houston. They trail this one 1-0. Next for the Rays, Mike Zunino, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Pitch on its way now to Zunino, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there, where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
plate now, Brandon Lau. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Next count, 2-2.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Whitley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
2 out with the man at first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The set and the 2-1 to 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 on the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. The Rays lead it 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ji-Man Choi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's down.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Top of the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So So one away here with the bases empty, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1.
Count was 2 and 1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Willie Adames. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded to third. This could be two. Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now,
Brendan McKay, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
McKay.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe is there, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. First offering on its way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Full exercise.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brendan Lau. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Count was 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Abreu takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 66, Ryan Abreu.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Abreu, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
1/3, Renfroe.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. 3 runs already home here. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rays 5 and the Astros 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Down 21.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Breaking ball called just a bit low. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fastball swung on and missed.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Maldonado.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Ready now, Willie Adames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 59.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is strike two, swinging. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A full count to the Rays center fielder. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Lau, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Rays strand just the one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. At the plate, Kyle Tucker will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Taken, but called a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
George Springer the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Chaz Rowe comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Jose Altuve will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
The third baseman, Alex Miniak.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 5-1. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0. And that's too high. Ball 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1. And it's full now. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0. One and one.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Bregman near the bag at third. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're up 5-1. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1. Full count, 3-2.
Sharp ground ball to third. Right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Colin Poche enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Austin Pruitt enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 2-1. Jose Martinez will be next. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number one.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2.
Ball left outside.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Tampa. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Nick Anderson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's the first pitch. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Kiermaier is there. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's George Springer. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Launched to right field and deep. Racing back the right fielder. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah. Certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty, exploding, breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Last strike now for Houston. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please, ride home safely. Good night.